The happiest I've ever been 7 days in a row in my entire life.
Wow.
Entire life. Before I decided to make the leap to take my spot in the retreat, I was really nervous about spending the money on it initially. And I think something that I realized was that there was so much good to be had by making the leap and putting the money into it, because everything is set up, everything is designed for my comfort and to support me here. And for my first international trip, I feel like I needed a little more security and stability in terms of maybe only staying in one place. We did do an excursion day to the city, but for the most part, since I had already known Melanie, I had already known that nothing could be bad that she creates. The woman literally walks on water in terms of knowing how to have a good time as well. So I just already had that trust initially, and that's what allowed me to feel comfortable taking the spot, going on the trip, and since I made the decision, it's felt really aligned, and I just can't even believe I can say this has been my first international trip, because it has been out of this world. And I just would tell anybody that is a little hesitant to sign up that you deserve to spend that money on yourself. You deserve to have a good time and to be pretty much carefree for a week. And if you haven't traveled before, it's especially perfect for you, because it's just designed for your safety and your comfort. And I just am so grateful I decided to make the leap.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're surprised by anything? Did you have any expectations?
I had no idea that Popoyo and Nicaragua was this cool and beautiful. When I was looking into the country before, it seemed like there was some information on it and some coverage in terms of media on it, but nothing could have captured the color of the place, the absolute immense raw beauty of the ocean and the landscape and the animals, and the people are so kind and friendly. And so that really surprised me, was that I had no idea that I was actually stepping into one of the most beautiful places I'll ever step into. So yeah. I think there's so much value coming from many directions of this retreat. So not only are the activities hand-picked and curated in terms of what we have been doing and who we're getting instructed by Melanie. So Melanie already knows these people and trusts them, and we get to receive just really beautiful, clear instruction and support through them. So I had amazing experiences with Maria and Angie, the hoop and yoga teachers, and the surf instructor I had was phenomenal, Juan. And so there's value coming from that direction in terms of the recreation. And then in terms of the lodging, insane. The staff has been absolutely phenomenal, and I had some resistance, being treated so kindly by them initially, and then I realized they just really also want me to have a good time, and so I kind of released, and I just feel so grateful for them and have really gotten to bond with them a little bit. And then the direction of value is also coming from the other women in the retreat. I feel like this retreat attracted such a powerful, confident, and just badass group of women, and that feels really amazing to be surrounded by. So I feel honestly, if I had known what this retreat was going to be like, I definitely would have paid more for it. And so if you're wondering about the value, you're wondering if it's worth it, money is just irrelevant in terms of like the energetic like exchange that you receive by coming to a retreat like this, especially hosted by Melanie, especially hosted at 99 Surf Lodge. So yeah. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Beatriz. Sí, esta fue buena idea porque es bastante grande.